Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we need to have a serious talk, a heart-to-heart. I see so many of you in the comments, on social media filled with this incredible drive to build something better for yourselves, for your families. You're looking for that side hustle, that extra stream of income that could mean freedom, that could mean paying off debt, or just finally being able to breathe a little easier. And I admire that hustle more than you know, but that same drive, that same hope can make you vulnerable. There are so many so-called opportunities out there that are wolves in sheep's clothing, preying on your dreams. They promise the world, but end up taking your time, your energy, and worst of all, your hard-earned money, leaving you more discouraged than when you started. I've been there. I've fallen for the hype, and I've felt that gut-wrenching feeling of failure when a promising venture turned into a money pit. That's why I'm making this video. I want to save you from that heartache. So today, we're going to pull back the curtain on 5 popular side hustles that I believe are set to become major wallet drainers in 2025. This isn't about crushing your dreams. It's about protecting them. It's about helping you invest your precious resources wisely so you can actually build the life you deserve. First on my list, and this one might sting a little, is drop shipping with generic, low-quality products from overseas platforms. I know, you've seen the gurus in rented Lamborghinis telling you it's the easiest way to make 6 figures from your laptop. They show you a Shopify dashboard with huge numbers and tell you, you can do this too, just buy my course. Here's the brutal truth they don't show you. The market for generic gadgets, cheap clothing, and plastic trinkets is beyond saturated. You're not just competing with a few other people. You're competing with tens of thousands of stores selling the exact same product, often using the exact same ad creatives. To even get noticed, you have to pour a fortune into social media ads. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, their ad costs are climbing every single day. You might spend $100 just to make one $20 sale. Then you have to deal with the month-long shipping times, the angry customer emails asking where's my stuff, and the inevitable returns and chargebacks when the product that finally arrives looks nothing like the picture. You're left holding the bag, refunding customers out of your own pocket while the ad platforms have already taken their cut. It's a model that feels like it's designed to make you fail unless you have a massive marketing budget and a truly unique, high-quality product. The dream of passive income quickly becomes a nightmare of customer service and financial loss. Please don't let the slick marketing fool you. This path is littered with broken dreams and empty bank accounts. Next up, let's talk about multi-level marketing, or MLM. They have all sorts of friendly names now: network marketing, social selling, direct sales. They promise community empowerment and the chance to be your own boss. You see posts from people on your friends list living their best life, going on company trips, holding up oversized checks. It's so tempting to believe that you could have that too. But here's the reality for the overwhelming majority. Over 99% of people who join an MLM lose money. Think about that. You're statistically more likely to succeed at a casino. The business model isn't really about selling the product, whether it's essential oils, leggings, or supplements. The real business is recruiting. You're pressured to buy a starter kit, which can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Then, you're pushed to maintain a monthly order to stay active, so your garage slowly fills up with products you can't sell. The real pressure, though, is to recruit your friends, your family, your neighbors. You're taught to turn every relationship into a potential transaction. It can be incredibly isolating and damaging to your personal life. The community you thought you were joining can turn toxic the moment you stop hitting your sales or recruitment targets. Instead of being your own boss, you're at the bottom of a pyramid with all the profits flowing to the very few people at the top. It's a system that preys on hope and turns it into a cycle of debt and social strain. Your relationships are worth more than that. You are worth more than that. The third money pit I want to warn you about is get-rich-quick crypto and NFT flipping. A few years ago, it felt like everyone was becoming a millionaire overnight buying and selling digital art or obscure coins. The stories were intoxicating, but 2025 is a different world. The hype has died down, and what's left is a highly volatile, unpredictable, and frankly, dangerous market for beginners. The space is filled with pump and dump schemes, where a group of insiders artificially inflate the price of a coin or NFT collection, lure in unsuspecting buyers with a ton of social media hype, and then sell off their holdings, causing the price to crash and leaving everyone else with worthless digital assets. There's also the constant threat of scams and hacks. One wrong click, one compromised digital wallet, and your entire investment can be gone in an instant with absolutely no way to get it back. There's no bank to call, no fraud protection. You're on your own, trying to day trade crypto or flip NFTs without a deep, expert-level understanding of blockchain technology, market dynamics, and risk management is not a side hustle. It's straight-up gambling. It's like walking into a high-stakes poker game against professionals when you barely know the rules. You might get lucky once, but over time, the house, or in this case, the insiders and the scammers, always wins. Don't gamble with your financial future. There are far safer and more reliable ways to grow your money. Number 4 is something I call courseception. This is the trend of buying expensive online courses that teach you how to create and sell your own online course. It sounds meta, and it is. The sales pages are brilliant. They tap into that desire to share your knowledge and create passive income. They sell you the dream of recording a few videos, putting them online, and watching the money roll in while you sleep. They charge you $2, $3, maybe even $5,000 for the secret blueprint. But here's the catch. The market for online courses is incredibly crowded. Unless you already have a large, engaged audience that trusts you, or you are a leading, recognized expert in a very specific niche, selling a course is an uphill battle. The skills you need aren't just about creating the content. It's about marketing, sales funnels, copywriting, email automation, and running complex ad campaigns. The very course you bought for thousands of dollars often just gives you surface-level information and then tries to upsell you into an even more expensive mastermind or coaching program to get the real secrets. You end up spending a fortune trying to learn how to sell a product that has a very small chance of ever making its money back. It has a business model that primarily benefits the person selling you the course on how to sell courses. It's a frustrating, expensive cycle that leaves many people feeling like failures, when in reality, they were sold a broken promise. Finally, the fifth side hustle to be wary of is becoming a rideshare or food delivery driver, thinking it's a flexible, high-earning gig. Now, let me be clear, for some people, in some situations, it can be a way to make some quick cash. But as a long-term, profitable side hustle in 2025, the numbers just don't add up anymore. First, let's talk about your car. The wear and tear is no joke. You're putting on thousands of extra miles, which means more frequent and expensive oil changes, new tires, new brakes, the list goes on. Your car's resale value plummets. Then there's the cost of gas, which is always unpredictable. And don't forget the extra commercial insurance you're supposed to have, which many drivers overlook until it's too late. When you factor in all these hidden expenses, your real hourly wage is often far, far lower than you think, sometimes even below minimum wage. You're also trading your time directly for money with no leverage. You only earn when you're actively driving. You can't scale it. You can't build an asset. You're just renting out your time and your vehicle to a large corporation that is constantly tweaking the algorithm to pay you less. There's no path for growth, no benefits, and a constant stress of chasing surge pricing and dealing with difficult passengers or restaurants. It can be an exhausting grind that depreciates your most valuable asset, your car, while barely moving the needle on your financial goals. So, what's the alternative? Does this mean all hope is lost? Absolutely not. My goal here wasn't to scare you, but to empower you with the truth. True wealth, true side hustle success isn't built on get-rich-quick schemes or saturated markets. It's built on providing real value. Instead of drop-shipping generic junk, learn a high-value skill like copywriting, video editing, or web design. You can offer these services to businesses for a premium fee. Instead of joining an MLM, build a genuine personal brand around a passion you have. Start a blog, a podcast, or a YouTube channel. Build a community, and then you can monetize it authentically later on. Instead of gambling on crypto, learn about long-term, steady investing. Instead of selling a course about selling courses, become a true expert in a field you love, provide immense value for free first, build trust, and then consider creating a product. The best side hustles are the ones that either leverage a skill you have or build a skill you want to have. They are the ones that let you build an asset, whether it's a client list, a personal brand, or a portfolio of work that grows in value over time. It's not as sexy as a rented Lamborghini, I know. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes patience, but it's real, it's sustainable, and it won't leave you with an empty wallet and a broken spirit. You have what it takes. Just be smart about where you direct that incredible energy of yours. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please give it a like and consider subscribing for more honest conversations about building a better financial future. I'll see you in the next one.